Hey, what's going on, Internet? The Black Hokage here, aka TBH. And to be honest, I'd like to welcome you guys back to the Game and Illuminaughty podcast. We are the Enlightened Gamers, and this is episode 87. Before we get into the show, allow me to introduce you to my co-host, the first of which was inspired by recent events in EVO 2019. He was so inspired that he purchased a copy of Dragon Ball FighterZ and begun training gaming ethos. Say what up to the people.
Hey, that's 2 copies. I just bought the PS4 version last night. Steven's training.
I'm glad you bought the PS4 version because I was just about to say your training doesn't count on the Switch. But
oh, well, guess what? It's working both ways. I'm training on the go and I'm training in my. Let's get it.
Wow, you're really going to be mashing that square button with those auto combos.
No, look, I'm already learning how to jump reset and everything. Steve is, give me a month. Steve's going to turn me into a beast.
What exactly are you training for, by the way?
I don't know yet. Probably just to beat Nomad.
All right, I respect it. And our second co-host, he no longer goes by UTXJG the Don because he announced via Instagram, which you should be following him on, that he is soon to be a father. So he now goes by UTX Papa the Don. Say what up to the people.
Yeah, man, it's been a crazy year. Appreciate all the people that's already giving me the well wishes. And for those of you who do not know, well, you know now. So again, thank you. And yeah, just be prepared if I'm not around because, yeah, we got some things coming.
True, busting big nuts. And I guess for this episode, you might have heard him in some of our streams. He's been playing Rainbow and Apex with us. He's a Discord regular. It's Tony. Say what up to the people. Shout out your social medias, whatever you want to say, man.
What up, everybody? Social media is Tony Goody on almost everything.
Bet. And if you want to appear on the next episode, be sure to back us on Patreon at patreon.com/GI updates. Also, take the show on the go. The podcast is available on Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, and all other major podcast outlets. Be sure to download the GI app. It's available on iOS and Android. It's free. Just search Illuminaughty on your respective app store. Keep in mind that we spell Illuminaughty with the word as in naughty or nice. Now, before we get into the conversations, the freebies for the month of August. On the Xbox, you guys get Gears of War 4, Forza 6, Torchlight, and Castlevania Lord of Dawn. That's not bad. On PSN, you guys get Sniper Elite 4 and the Wipeout Omega Collection. Once again, not bad. And then on PC, for the Epic Games Store, you get Hyper Light Drifter, Mutant Year Zero, and then what's free those are free next week from when we're recording this, and then what's free right now is this puzzle game called Gnog, but we don't play puzzle games, so whatever, you could, if you want to play that, whatever. But yeah, those are your freebies for the month of August. So if you're broke, can't afford any of these new games coming out, be sure to download some of that, especially because Gears 5 is coming out and you can get Gears 4 for free, so catch up on the story. Main conversations. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 dropped since the last podcast. I know we were all pretty excited about this that they announced when they first announced it. It is a Switch exclusive. We've been waiting over like 10 years for a sequel to this. The original series was X-Men Legends, then came Marvel Ultimate Alliance. If you're unfamiliar with the franchise, basically it is a over-the-top dungeon crawler, kind of Diablo-esque style with Marvel heroes, original stories and stuff like that. This time Thanos is back with the Black Order, trying to get those 6 Infinity Stones, and you get to, squad up and beat his ass. Jay, how you feeling about this game?
I haven't beat it, but I did play the first day, and we got the co-op with young Horatio, and I mean, like, for the characters they had in the game, I'm definitely happy with that lineup. Obviously, there are some more characters that I have to unlock since I haven't beat the game. Because I ended up putting it down to beat Judgment, which was a long ass game, but definitely great. But
I heard you saying that's like game of the year. What's up with that?
Oh, so far, bro. Yeah. We'll talk about that a little later. But no, yeah. But Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 though, for what I played, I haven't had any issues. I thought that it was pretty straightforward. Being able to mix and match with all the different characters that you have, having all the special moves that you can do, finding out what combo works best for you, and then getting into the co-op with your friends is definitely a very, very fun experience so far. Now that I'm done with Judgment, besides Apex Legends, because we've been on it a lot, I got to get back to Ultimate Alliance 3 and go ahead and beat it. So how long was the game? Do you recall, TBH? How long did it take you to beat it?
I don't know, but if I pull up my YouTube channel, I can do the math, because every part is 30 minutes. Hold up, I can do the math for you real quick. I don't think it was probably like 10 to 12 hours though, if I had to guess.
Yeah, so that's not bad.
There's 23 parts.
This is how you pad
times 30 minutes, whatever that is. Let's see, calculator. Well, no. So there's 23 parts, and then 2 is an hour. So what's 23? So yeah, like 12 and a half hours then. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that makes sense. Yeah. So I mean, it was a good length for like single player. Did you get a chance to play this game, Tony?
Actually didn't. I was gonna buy it, but then I ended up not buying it because I ended up pre-ordering fucking 2077.
Oh, Cyberpunk.
Oh, Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Oh, you ready then?
All right, big baller over here. Got
What's
the collector.
They don't even got a release date for that. You said your soul is ready.
I'm ready.
Do you see yourself picking it up eventually?
Probably yeah, like next month.
Okay.
Because I don't think a lot of games are coming out that I'm gonna play.
Okay. I like the way he said that I'm gonna play, because you know people in the comments section, what? Gears of War's coming out next month, and fucking 2K and all this, and Borderlands 3. But it's not for him, he said. You gotta respect that. I actually beat the game already, like JG said. So I mean, this is coming from my perspective. A lot of people are gonna wonder, is it worth buying a Switch for? No. It plays it very safe. It's just more Marvel Ultimate Alliance. It's more X-Men Legends. Like, I don't even know what they did that was original. The only thing that's really original is the storyline. It's a new story. And even still, the story didn't even really do much for me, because Thanos just, I'm not spoiling anything. Thanos pulls up. He's trying to get the Infinity Stones once again. So then all the guys gang up and you try to take him down, and you got to take down his Black Order, and there's some other stuff, but like there was no real plot twist. There was nothing deep going on, and I guess it was kind of stale to me, just because we just came off of Endgame, and it's not the same exact storyline, but it's similar enough to where it was like, I don't really care. But as far as gameplay, the gameplay is fun. Like it's plenty linear for the most part. You have certain sections where you can branch off and find like secret things, but for the most part, it's pretty straightforward. And like I said, it only took me like 12 and a half hours to beat. I appreciate a linear game. It was simple. I wish there were more games like that. I just pulled up and beat a motherfucker's ass. They do have side missions that you can do, where you can level up your characters, unlock new costumes, and some characters are locked behind there, like Elektra and Magneto and some other characters. You can't get them through the story. So there is some incentive to play the side missions, and the side missions are basically just like harder versions. They're like trials, harder versions of the main missions. They also give you materials to level up your character. It's a little bit too much item management in there, if I had a critique, to the point where like I didn't even really understand what most of it did, because I did fine without really diving too deep into it. But I mean, I had fun for the most part. It's simple. There's beauty in simplicity. Ethos, did you get a chance to play?
Yeah, I bought it last weekend, and I got to, where did I get to? I think I got to the Dark Realm place.
Mm-hmm.
I got there, and I can't beat this Doctor Strange right now, so I got to go grind real quick.
I almost lost my mind on stream playing that boss fight is ridiculous, dog. It's nothing but straight AoEs.
Stupid, so they just run into damage and they're getting themselves killed, and it's like, fuck, man, how am I supposed to kill this dude by myself? It's very irritating.
It took me like 10 tries to beat it.
Okay, so I'm glad I'm not alone.
No, it's not you. It's the hardest fight in the game.
Really? Okay. Cool.
And then after that, like everything kind of levels back out. I died a couple more times after that, but it was nothing that like I got infuriated with besides that fight.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, in my opinion, I don't think it's worth buying a Switch for. But I mean, if you have a Switch, they don't really have many games to play besides Smash Bros. I mean, you might as well pick it up if you don't have anything else to play. I would say that. Would you say
that this like held you over for like the gaming drought, the summer drought?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it came out at the right time. Yeah.
All right.
You know what is worth buying a Switch for?
What?
Here he goes.
Fire Emblem, 3 Houses.
Oh, yeah, you could talk about that.
Yeah, go ahead, nerd.
Well, I just want to say shout out to all my tactical niggas in the chat. You already know what time it is. You already know we've been waiting for years. Disappointment known as Fates. This game lived up to expectations. It's probably going to get nominated for Game of the Year. Highly recommend it if you liked Awakening. I highly recommend it. You're going to love this game. It's the best game since Awakening.
You beat that game?
Yeah, I literally binged it like for the whole weekend. I played nothing but it. But I only beat 1/3 of it, because it's like you get to play the 3 different houses and they're different perspectives of the war. So when you play with a different house, you see a different aspect of the war with different characters. So it's pretty cool. The story's pretty cool. The characters are really good. The plot's actually pretty damn good, and the systems, the combat's very similar to like Awakening and Fates. It's not that much different, but they got rid of the whole triangle fight, sword, lance, axe, for more of these like brand new things like combat arts and gambits. So, but yeah, it's pretty lit. Highly recommend it if you got a Switch and if you like Fire Emblem or you like tactical games. Like, it's a must-have, must-play.
Only reason I didn't buy that game is because I still haven't even beaten Awakening. So I was like, I'm not gonna beat it. Like,
I thought you beat Awakening. Okay, well, you should still play it. I think Three Houses. If you liked Awakening, you'll love Three Houses.
Yeah, I love technical games. It's just it's on the back burner for now.
But let's talk about what really matters.
What?
Judgment. My current game of the year. Since I finally beat it, I can actually do like a sort of review on it. So everybody wants my experience. I played the whole game on stream, and it was definitely a hell of a ride. First of all, I think that it's very, very dope that Sega finally, after all these Yakuza series, they actually have English dubs in there. Like, it was weird at first hearing it, but I think they did a really great job with the voice acting. You'll hear some familiar voices like Spike. What was it, Cowboy Bebop? I think. Cowboy. Yeah, Spike is in there.
That's
you had the character who did Spider-Man PS4. He's on there, and also Sasuke from Naruto, the same voice actor. So like all of that was dope. I think the one thing that really, really got me is like just the story. I think that like Yakuza stories have always been interesting for what I played so far, but I think this one really took the cake because it was just a whole roller coaster ride of a story, just trying to figure out like who was the main murderer and getting through all of that, like actually having to investigate. You could pick wrong answers, and then like he'd be like, oh, like I messed up. Like you really have to be a lawyer and you really have to follow the story. Like if you're not paying any attention to the story, you will get lost. It was a lot of people came in my chat. They were like, yo, like
play it then.
Yeah, we know your ass can be paying attention. You can play that all stream.
I got a rant.
You need to play that all stream because they will hit you with some stuff. You be like, who did this at this point? Who did this? I messed up a couple of times. I ain't gonna lie because there was so many names in there, but that was super dope. You definitely got to pay full attention. The gameplay is amazing. Like it's not too intricate, but like but Taki can definitely do the main character. He can definitely do some crazy stuff, especially when like you power up and you level up your character a little bit, get some different moves and stuff. So I thought that was super dope.
Let's answer the question that really matters, JG.
What's
is this better than Yakuza?
Oh yes.
Really?
100%, bro. 100%. First of all, again, it's English dub, bro. It's English dub. They found a way to
dub gang.
Yeah, true. They found a way to mix Yakuza fight mechanics and beef that up a little bit, and like give you some LA Noire vibes because you actually you got to investigate, you got to find things that are around the environment. So I thought like mixing both of those together were dope. And I just think like overall, like the characters in the story, even though Yakuza has some really, really cool characters, I think that like just about all the characters in Judgment, like I didn't really hate anybody except for like once you find out like who's the backstabbers and all that, because it's definitely a lot of crazy stuff going on. But I pretty much like for more or less like all of the characters in the game, like it was always some crazy twists and turns that I saw as I was going through the story, and like everybody was just like on the edge of their seats watching me play that in the chat. So I thought that was really, really dope. If I had to give a critique, I would say that this game as it stands was definitely a little bit on the easy side, because for people that watch me play Yakuza 0 through Kiwami 2, I definitely struggled a lot more. And like once you got to like some of the final bosses, some of them gave me a little bit of trouble, but I feel like it was just a little bit easy on the first playthrough. Obviously, like they have a new game plus and stuff once you get through that, and it'll be a little bit harder. But if I had to give a critique, I think that was probably one of the things that I was like, oh well, like this guy wasn't really anything, and I definitely struggled a lot more in Yakuza. But I would definitely say, man, like for anybody, I know a lot of people in my chat, they were like, yo, like I'm gonna pick up this game. I think a lot of people on the fence about it. A lot of people didn't know that it even came out, but I think Sega really, really did a good job with this game, and I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was. So I hope that they continue to do this. They can definitely set it up to like, continue this series like as an official spinoff. But if they did more spinoffs, like using the same engine and just like getting like some of the same actors or even different actors and doing like some sort of spinoff of the Yakuza series, they can continue this for a long time. Like they don't even have to continue with Yakuza at this point. Even though I would obviously like them to, but if they did even just a spinoff of this, I'll be happy because they did a really, really good job.
Everything you said went out one ear and another for the anime audience, because you said you liked the fact that it was dubbed, right?
Well, I just like it because like I don't care. Like for me personally, I don't care like reading subtitles, but I just think that it was a breath of fresh air, like knowing that like I can look down in my phone or something for a second, and then like I can still understand what's going on without me having to look and pay attention to all the subtitles all the time.
English is so unnatural. Be like, but you're speaking it. What are you talking about, bro?
Nah, man. Even the people in the chat, they was like, yo, this is weird, but like I like it that it's dubbed. So like this is the first game that they've done out of all the Yakuza games or the spinoffs that's been fully dubbed. So like I said, I appreciate them for taking the time to even do that.
Look at this guy. He never wants him to stop with the Yakuza games. You're the one that he buying Dynasty Warriors 75 too, don't you?
He probably a Dynasty Warriors fan.
Yeah.
I was.
Oh, there it is.
I ain't gonna lie. I played Dynasty Warriors like 1 through 5.
Yeah, everybody pulled up. Everybody pulled up with Luke. Yeah, you can't lie. Everybody pulled up with Luke.
Exactly, right? Yeah, don't act like I ain't play at least one Dynasty Warriors. This shit was lit at first, but then it got stale. But yeah, Judgment, that's my game of the year so far, man. I don't know if any other game's gonna take that throne, but I really, really thoroughly enjoyed this game.
Okay. I didn't even put all those on the notes. Y'all should have told me. I forgot y'all played those games. We all been playing different games, I feel like. So
we have. Yeah.
That's crazy. So all types of different recommendations that I didn't even know were gonna come. Why are you not entertained? Only on the GI podcast. That's all I got for the games. By the time the next podcast comes out, I don't know if Gears will be out by then. We'll see.
Nah, we'll probably have one before then.
Yeah, so we'll see. Moving on to the drama section of the podcast. I didn't really want to put this in this news. There's been a lot of drama in the gaming community. Some of it we left off the notes because we didn't really want to talk about it. But one we wanted to talk about that was really interesting is Walmart's recent stance. A lot of foolishness has been going on in America. A lot of mass shootings. RIP to all the victims and whatnot. And Walmart's response to that is they've decided to ban all displays of violent video games, including like posters, like media, as well as like demos, which I don't know. I don't go to Walmart, so I didn't know demos were still a thing. Because I'm gonna be honest, I hate Walmart. It's where you find every stereotype in America on earth in one place. But they decided to ban all video game media, violent video games, and now there's a chance that they could face a boycott because a lot of people are upset with Walmart because they've decided they're still going to be selling guns and all this stuff. How you feel about this, Jay? As a parent bringing a child into this world, how do you feel about all this?
I'm scared, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm scared. But as far as like just the Walmart thing in itself, like that's very hypocritical for you to take the stance that video games are the ones that's causing people to do all these mass shootings, for you to be, quote unquote, drinking the Kool-Aid because this is being brought up once again and because Trump said it. This has been going on for years. It's been going on for decades even. All the politicians, ever since Mortal Kombat, the original Mortal Kombat came out, have been trying to ban video games and saying that it's been a negative influence on children. And again, I 100% disagree. They always say, oh, well, we have these studies. Where are these studies at? Because I can't find them. Where are these studies that
they don't exist?
Yeah, exactly.
There are studies that prove that there's no correlation between video games and violence. But...
And that's exactly what I was about to say. There are the studies that prove the opposite. So who's lying here? Like, again, any person who doesn't do their research, who's absent-minded, who just watches everything that Fox News and CNN tells them, they're going to, jump on this train again. But we've seen this come and go. They always try it every few years. They try to get video games up out of here, but that's obviously not the reason. There are a plethora of other reasons that I can name as to why, people want to go and do these mass shootings. But Walmart, y'all are some hypocrites, because if y'all really wanted to take a stance, y'all would just stop selling guns. But until y'all stop doing that, this isn't going to change anything at all for you just taking video games and anything that's just playing video games off of your shelves and out of your stores. What the hell is that going to do?
I think the most disappointing thing too about this is, I don't know if y'all saw, but there's supposed to be an Apex Legends tournament that was going to air on ESPN, and they're no longer airing it on ESPN because it has guns in it due to all this mass shooting going on in America. So now the esports is taking a hit, which is could potentially hurt the growth of it. I doubt long term, but it's still annoying to see. What's your take on this stuff, Tony?
I saw Siggy talking about it, that they were also taking down like hunting videos on like their TVs. Yeah, which is like that's like way out of left field. Also, hunting has nothing to do also with.
I feel that. Yeah, what's the name? Freaking. I think the most thing that annoys me the most about this is like, if you all remember when we was kids, like the ESRB didn't exist, and it was created because of Mortal Kombat and a couple other games that were like super bloody and like gory or whatever. So then parents had the option to, now you can look at the label and be like, all right, this game's rated E for everyone can play it. This one's teen, 13 and up. This game is rated M, 17 and above, and then adults, adults only. You knew what game was for what because the box is properly labeled. GameStop employees, Best Buy employees, they will get fired if they sell these mature rated games to minors. Like, the tools are there to, as well as tools on the console to limit how much somebody plays. And it's like, have we gotten so lazy as Americans, y'all don't even want to read the label anymore? Because like the shit that Ethos retweeted, the Dr. Phil shit, the parent that lets her 7-year-old play Grand Theft Auto 5 fucking 20 hours a day. First of all, what's that little motherfucker doing playing that shit?
Good lord.
and then you let them play for 20 hours. There's a reason why there's labels on it, because someone that young is not supposed to be seeing that stuff. I don't know about y'all, but I was a Nintendo kid growing up. I didn't grow up playing mature rated games. They didn't let me play mature rated games until like high school.
So you said that your parents were actually being parents?
Yeah, basically. And I feel like that's what it comes down to. Like, we just making every excuse under the book to not be a good fucking parent. And now we're banning video games at Walmart. That's fucking stupid. They don't get my money anyway, so fuck them. What about you, Etho?
I mean, I don't support the super complex known as Walmart for their shitty practices towards their employees, but I mean, this is just... I hate to get a little political, but this is just a cherry on the top. Fuck with them niggas. Like I said, they're fucking clowns at the end of the day. I think it was more of the thing that I quote tweeted where I called them fucking clowns. One of my friends corrected and told me that I guess they misunderstood what IGN was asking them, which I don't believe for 1 second, but okay, sure, let's just go with that, I guess. That originally, like, the article stated that like that Malmark misspoke and they said they were going to remove violent video games, but then they were like, oh no, we just meant like the advertiser or the demos and shit like that on the thing, which that doesn't fix the problem. It really doesn't. I'm not going to get into what the actual issue is because it gets political and divisive, and I promise you if I do that, I'm going to get into arguments in the comment section. But it's honestly, we're hitting a point where like common sense is really just like people are refusing to use their common sense, or at least like, I think the thing that's irritating me the most about this entire thing is that like people just refuse to even try to fix the issue. It's just constantly finding things to blame instead of actually like trying to actively do stuff. Because like we can play the blame game all we want, but no one's going to try to solve the issue or address it or make laws or something like that to help fix the problem. They're just going to blame something and then call it a day. Just because they just want to get to the next thing until like the next mass shooting happens over. And we've just become desensitized to the point where like this shit just doesn't even faze us anymore. It's like when my roommate was telling me about it, it's now in America. It's to the point now in America where someone will say like on Facebook or Twitter and say, hey, I just lost somebody to a mass shooting. And then we just say which one, which to me just sounds fucking insanity. So yeah, it's frustrating. Walmart, you're fucking clowns at the end of the day. And video games do not cause violence. I did a video about this. I did an entire like college thesis on this entire topic, and I agree, there's no evidence whatsoever between a link between violent video games and like people becoming like mass shooters or wanting to kill a bunch of people. Not even close at all. So it's completely stupid.
If I could add some humor into this to end this topic real quick, because I don't want to spend too much time being political and shit. Let me ask you a question, Tony. Well, this kind of goes to everybody. I want Tony to respond to this. We've all played a Mario game, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Tony, have you ever jumped on a turtle after playing a Mario game?
I do not believe so.
Okay. Well, that's all I got to say about that topic.
Have you ever wanted to rip something or do a Kamehameha after?
Right.
Like, come on, man. We realize what's fake and what's reality.
I'll say the only thing it made me do when I was younger was and I wanted to run around in Naruto run. That was about it when I was a kid.
You cut out for a little bit. You said, what about a Naruto?
I said the only thing a video game made me do when I was a kid was I played those Naruto Ninja Storm games as a kid on the PS2.
Yeah.
And all the thing after I wanted to do was run around doing Chidori and doing Naruto running. So I guess if that makes me violent, I guess, as a kid.
Yeah, I mean, we all wanted to be fighting dreamers, so, you know.
Right. I I guess.
Exactly.
Sure.
Like for me, it was Power Rangers growing up. Like all the kids in school, they're like, "Oh yeah, like we want to pick our Power Rangers and do all that stuff." But but again, that's not even like video game. Like it's other things.
It's
like,
fantasy. That's
again,
imagination. It has nothing to do with video
games. I
games.
find it funny how we just automatically want to blame video games. But there's other types of media too. Like we don't talk about banning movies. We don't talk about banning TV shows, but it's always video games that are a problem.
Yeah. It is what it is. I'm sure we'll be having this conversation again in a year or two because they love.
See you guys in a month.
It's like a cycle.
Exactly. Trump is bored. He needs someone else to blame. So
yeah.
True. So other drama. Like for years, I feel like we've been talking about E3 is dying and it's over, and it's like we know it was
like
gonna. Yeah, we knew it's inevitable with the internet and the way that things are moving, but we didn't think it could go down like this. So for those of you out of the loop, the ESA, which runs E3, the organization, it was recently ousted that recently over 2,000 journalists were registered as media for E3 2018. Their personal information was leaked. The information they used to register for
2019.
Was it 2019? I thought it was 2019, and then they also said 2018 they found. So originally, it was 2019, and they also found 2018. And then also an update, they also said from 2004 and 2006 as well. So 4 separate years that media information has been leaked out to the public. And now I've seen people on Twitter talking about a possible class action lawsuit. Apparently it was listed on their website if you in the helpful links page, if you just dug deep enough into their website. But luckily the person that found this stuff, they made sure that all that stuff was deleted before releasing the screenshot or whatever. But I know personally some people that were affected had to change their phone numbers because of this, and now you have some personal info of people floating around for the people that were lucky enough to find it, because some people, there's no telling how many eyes saw that webpage before that information was leaked. And E3 is a pretty popular thing, so I would imagine it could be in the 100,000s at least, probably millions. What do you think led to this irresponsibility here at Ethos?
I don't know. It could be multiple things. It could have been their IT team or whatever, their tech team or web team. They fucked up, didn't think about it, or I don't know. I don't know how something like this can happen. I know how, because I work in a tech company where it's like shit like this can possibly happen and you have to keep track of it. As a matter of fact, just recently, StockX got their data fucking exposed too. So if you bought anything off StockX, I got an email about that where I might be screwed over by that shit. They're offering me credit monitoring and stuff. So it's we're just at a point with technology nowadays and age where people are smart, bro. And if you're not at the top of your game or you're not really thinking out how you handle information, that shit is just getting taken and sold off and all over the globe. So it's really spooky. It's some spooky shit, but this is what happens when technology gets more and more involved in processes in the world. And we need better cybersecurity specialists, and more specifically, we need better security on websites, and people need to be smarter about how they handle information. It's very important. This is a major L for the EA, regardless of how you look at it, regardless if it was their mistake or they did it on purpose or they just didn't know. Either way you look at it, this isn't looking good. And with already all the news articles saying E3 dying and people leaving, this is really gonna really mess over their media coverage.
Why should I go to E3? They're just gonna leak my info now.
Yeah, they're gonna leak. How can I trust? Honestly, I'm at this point too. I think we all feel this way. It's how can I trust EA? I mean, EA. How can I just? EA does a better job keeping care of my than the ESA. How can I feel safe about?
That's not true, because my Origin account has been hacked 3 different times.
Well, you suck at protecting your information. Anyways,
no. Origin just sucks.
EA said you have to say that. Shut up. No, I'm just kidding. But what I'm saying is how can I feel confident enough to apply as media next year for E3? How can any of us feel comfortable applying for?
Imagine that was your dream. Imagine that was your dream to go to E3 as a kid, and you start your own website and you finally qualify, you're finally getting enough views, and then this news comes out. Damn, I can't even go to my dream place because they're gonna leak where I live and shit.
Yeah, and then this is even worse because now we're in that day and age fucking discourse on the internet. It's fucking toxic, and motherfuckers out here swatting and doing all this other crazy shit. And all you need is one of those moments where like a bunch of gamers get mad at a journalist for something, and then now they're just gonna find his information or her information and then like death threat her and all this other shit. It's really some spooky shit, bro. It's not good.
This is just really a friendly reminder. Don't get too comfortable with the internet and the information that you post online. Like, I've had several conversations with people, and you'd be surprised. Like, I don't know about y'all, but like I remember they taught us like basic internet safety when I was like in school and younger. And I don't know if they teach.
Like, don't click on phishing emails.
I don't think they teach that anymore because like for me personally, I still do it to this day. Like if I don't give my personal info on like certain sites. Like the only thing I'll put on a site when I'm registering is maybe my first name, but I never put my last name. I don't put my address. I make shit up. You do not give out because you never know. These websites are harboring your info, and you never know when they're gonna be. Especially like, why would you want to give away your address so what you can get a $10 gift card from Amazon or something? Is it really worth it? Getting some coupons online or some shit? Like, you gotta think about that stuff.
PO box. Yep, exactly why I use a PO box for a lot of my shit.
Y'all better stop giving just because they ask for your personal info doesn't mean you gotta give it. Just make a random name up, bro. Like, you don't have to do any of that shit. They already got your IP address.
Unless they're talking about they need to ship something to you, like don't. If you can avoid it, try to avoid it as best as you can.
Big facts. Yeah. How would you feel if your info was leaked, Tony?
They actually tried to hack my like a month ago.
They tried to hack
Arizona.
They tried to hack your what?
My Google account.
Oh shit!
Yeah, my main personal one, and I was fucking scared. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. And then it's like, what do you do once your info's out there? It's like, oh my god, like who's stalking me? Who's watching my shit?
You get paranoid. I don't know how you can live where like like people know where you live and shit. It's scary
because you can't just pick up your shit and move. Like,
what was the big thing with like big YouTubers, whatever it is? And then like these like fans who are like crazed fans who don't even like, they're not like, they're young and they're not even really thinking about it. Like, I forgot there was like a bunch of strings of bigger YouTubers who were reporting that like
they
some
shot at
fans would
Dr. Disrespect's house.
Yeah, like that. And then there was like one also somebody went to a YouTuber's house, like found out their information through a dog.
Knocked on the door.
Was it Boogie? Yeah, that one. And there was another one. Like they walked up, they knocked on the door, and they said like they were from a different country. They flew all the way out there to say hi to them.
Yeah, I don't know.
And they didn't have the money to get back. I forgot what it was. I remember it was on Twitter or something like that. And he had to like, and the YouTuber felt so bad, like he actually like paid to get him back home. Like it was just crazy, bro.
Listen, man.
Crazy. This IRL shit's really fucking this shit up, bro. This like all
you
this.
You pull up to my house, I got a bat for you. That's all I got to say. I don't play.
I got samurai swords, saying.
And you come to my house, just know legally I am allowed to defend my property. Don't play that shit with me, bro. Because
you're black, so
because them stories you be hearing, like people knocking on the door and I had the conversation. Yeah. It was a little weird, but I had no, I'm not having a conversation with you, bro. You just violated me.
I'm gonna call 911 on you. That's what it is.
Yeah, you call.
That's the only time I condone calling.
As soon as you thought in your right mind that this was a good idea, like, no, you already messed up right there.
Hell nah, Doug. Fuck out of here.
Have any of you watched The Great Hack on Netflix?
I did.
I wanted to. One with Cambridge Analytica?
Yeah, Cambridge Analytica, yeah.
With like the Trump thing and shit.
Yeah. So 2017 was like a crazy year just for data breaches because that's when we found out that Equifax got hacked. Yeah. PSN over the years, man, getting hacked. Like we've been dealing with a string of breaches. Facebook was the main one also in 2017, and it's still ongoing. Now we got this ESA crap, and thank God we didn't go, but unfortunately Ace ended up going, so he ended up being a victim of that. And then, last year, shout out to the journalist that, found that information and, made sure that it was deleted last year before before he told everybody else. Shout out to him because we would have been affected by that too. But again, who knows, any other website that, we might have possibly gotten our information. So it's ridiculous. I try my best to not limit the information that, I let anybody know. Just for a situation like this, because I'm not trying to have anything like that happen. I know early on, it was probably maybe 2007, 2008. I had one situation with Bank of America where somebody was trying to, use my debit card and, make a $1 purchase and then see if that went through and then, make a bigger purchase. And, thankfully that was called. And that was one of the only, bank situations I've ever had. But even still, that stuff was scary. I know
that's crazy. You said Bank of America. Someone literally overcharged my account. When I was in college and it was with Bank of America, and to this day that's why I do not bank with them.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, how you let them get my shit like that? I'm like, I'm out.
They've been crazy. Yeah, they definitely been crazy. They've had
That's why you need
situations.
That's why you need funny story. I guess it's a side thing, but I guess it's the funny humor of it. With like when I used a Chase, they when it was Black Friday, I went and like I splurged, and they fucking denied my debit card, and they straight up called, and they were like, "Yo, we think we unauthorized purchases," because like I don't normally like splurge that much money simultaneously in one spot, because I usually don't do Black Friday shit. So they thought like someone was like using my debit card or something like that. Because like I think now a lot of banks, they use like algorithms based off your spending to figure out like, okay, if this range seems like this is like a purchase that this person normally does based off of their spending patterns. And then if they see something that's off, a lot of times like they can through an algorithm like block your shit. And then they'll like I had these motherfuckers texting me, calling me at the like literally seconds after I had swiped the card.
Yeah, so, it's either big purchases or like more than one purchase in like different places.
Yeah,
like, in a small amount of time. Yeah,
that's why you got to call like just a little tip for everybody. That's why like a lot of times make sure you check your bank. If you ever decide on leaving the state or you're leaving your country to go somewhere else, like let them know, because they'll deny you thinking like someone stole your card and they're in a different state using it.
Yeah, big facts. But yeah, man. I mean, back to the ESA, like that situation is scary. Like just imagine some of these journalists, like these high profile journalists who go to things like that. You know how many people like want to send them death threats just because of what they said about a video game, and now they have potential to get their information so they can actually find out where they live. Now that's some scary shit.
Yeah, it's really spooky.
So yeah, ESA messed up, man. But I just hope that they can still keep their grade. But I'm glad we didn't go, bro. I'm glad we didn't go, because I would not want to have to deal with this.
We knew something.
Yeah, like y'all are going downhill. But yeah, like y'all, I think our credibility is definitely about to be in disarray after this.
My handlers over at Ubisoft wanted everybody to know that this was secretly just a pre-order sales for Watch Dogs 3. So that was a joke, by the way. Oh my god, I hate that in 2019 I had to say this shit, but whatever. Man, if you like me, the reason you don't like cooking is not because you can't. It's because you spend 30 minutes cooking, then you inhale the food in 5 minutes, then you gotta wash the dishes, man. Forget all that. Just Postmate your food. Postmates is your personal food delivery, grocery delivery, whatever kind of delivery service all year round. Anything you're craving, Postmates can deliver. They're the largest on-demand network in the US and offer delivery from all restaurants, grocery and convenience stores, and traditional retailers you could possibly want or need. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Postmates will bring you what you need within the hour. No more trips to the store. You don't have to know where the store is. Postmates will deliver anything to you. Just download the app for iOS or Android for free. Browse local restaurants and businesses and track your delivery in real time. Now, for all the fans of the GI podcast, don't worry, I got you. For a limited time only, Postmates is giving our listeners $100 of free delivery credit for the first 7 days. To start your free deliveries, download the app and use the code GI. That's the code GI for $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days when you download the Postmates app. Anything you need, anytime you need it, just Postmate it. Download the Postmates app and save with the code GI now. Other news, Evo 2019 went down this past week. I totally missed it. I have nothing to say, but I know Ethos and JG saw some of it. I don't know if Tony watched it. Did you watch, Tony? Any of it?
I watched 2 of the finals, the Smash Bros one and the Dragon Ball Z one.
Was it any highlights for you?
For the Smash Bros Ultimate Mexican one, that was the only highlight for. And
I feel that. Shout out to the Mexican superheroes. Let's go. I feel you. I feel you.
It's usually Japanese and Americans that win.
Big facts. Big facts. I was talking to Chaos about the other day. I was like, why isn't there a lot of Mexicans in the NBA? Like, we gotta step it up. What about you, Ethos? Was there any highlights for you?
Yeah, I found out actually after, because I didn't watch it, but I forgot which game it was. Was it Street Fighter? No, I think it was Tekken. Someone from Pakistan won. That was very interesting.
That was a big one.
Yeah, that was actually, I watched like the video of him winning, and that was like, pretty cool.
Why was that interesting? What are you trying to say?
Because I've never seen someone from Pakistan win. Like, I've never seen that like culture difference of like seeing like someone like that win from like that country. So I thought it was really interesting.
That's what you better be saying.
Well, okay.
Just like what Nolan was saying, with Tekken, it's only really America and Korea.
Yeah, because kind of like what Tony's saying.
Whoops our ass at Tekken.
All the time. Yeah.
So is
like
that
a Pakistan person just out of nowhere win? And
No,
like,
it's
that was pretty cool.
they have this video on YouTube where it shows like his past history, and like he came out of nowhere and he like destroyed the community before the tournament too.
Yeah,
this is why I wish Nomad and Trey was here. So is that just America and Japan tends to dominate in fighting games because we're kind of like, because you know how like in basketball, America dominates, but the rest of the world does play basketball. Is it because we just dominate, or is it because something else? Like why we're not seeing it?
I think it's not a lot of people playing. Yeah,
it's not a lot. Okay, the pool just isn't big.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then a lot of them, like in other countries, like they can't afford to come over here
and access to. Yeah,
so I feel that. So they have to be online warriors. So that's what it is a lot of times. But when they actually can come over here, that's when we see those no name players who end up destroying us. And I think that's what happened here. Like he probably couldn't go to E3, and now he came over here and whooped all ass.
Are you trying to say it's a lot of false champions in the world?
I mean, it might be. It might be, bro.
That's crazy, bro. Maybe we need to host some tournaments in some other places.
Nevo, let's get it. Let's get some.
That Nevo facts.
What was some highlights for you, Jay?
DBZ for sure. Like Goichi and Sonic Fox, they're on another level, man. And that finals was dumb hype. Like it was ridiculous. But Goichi ended up winning. But I know everybody remembers the infamous side switch from last year. So that was crazy. Like they ran it back and then Goichi ended up beating Sonic Fox. But those are like the only two now who are like the upper echelon of fighters. So that was hype.
Every year this just reminds me that I have a fight stick that I don't use. I don't want to talk about this shit. I need to put it on Craigslist or something.
One day, man. One day we can discuss Nomad and Trey Pound in these conversations.
Shout out to Nomad.
Yeah,
Nomad made it out of pools this year, so he finally.
We can't make fun of him now.
Yeah, he finally stopped drowning.
It's Samurai Showdown, but he drowned in Mortal Kombat though. Unfortunately.
Yeah, progress is progress. We gotta give him some clout.
We'll take away.
We'll take away again. We've been fucking with him for years. So
I'm still continuing.
Yeah.
Shout out. Look out! I'm gonna be the Nomad killer.
Shout out to Evo.
I've been working.
Yo, let the people know, like, what you know, like.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I've been playing on the Switch, like, literally, I binged it for a couple days. I think I got the handles on it right now. I'm on the. Come see me. Steven's my coach. He's gonna be training me a little bit after this, after I play Wolfenstein and a little bit of Anthem. Right now I'm running Super Saiyan Blue, Goku, Vegeta, and right now I'm trying to figure out my third. I'm right now messing around with like what's his name? Tien. Is that his nigga name? Yeah, Tien and Kid Buu and Teen Gohan and Cell. Right now I'm trying to figure out who's that third gonna be. Steve said I should just get Goku GT and just wipe everybody out with that nigga because apparently he's busted. But yeah, I'm learning how to jump cancel and keep the combo going so I can get to those 40 hits. I'm working on that right now. So y'all pray for me. Y'all check me out when I stream it, and you can give me some tips and shit. And maybe I'll be at Evo one day and I'll be fighting against Sonic Fox. If I beat that nigga Sonic Fox, I think I'll retire from gaming. I don't think I'll need to do anything else after that.
Alright, Ethos.
Don't worry.
You say that. When I'm in Evo, I'm gonna say I want to play out to that hating ass nigga TBH.
He's gonna
be here, but here I am.
He's gonna quit. Don't worry, people.
No, I'm not. Well, okay. How much? We could bet right here. Do you think I'll still be playing in a month?
In a month?
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. No, man, you owe me fucking money. You owe me money. Me and Steven brought this shit
up. I'm not even talking about how long you're playing.
Points.
I'm talking about you beating Sonic Fox.
Oh, man,
you're not gonna be playing next year.
You can't even consistently beat Nomad or be in a fighting game. What are you talking about?
I beat you one time.
What game?
One time? Soul Calibur. I beat you a couple times in Soul Calibur.
But you can't consistently.
And I beat you in Dead or Alive. And I consistently beat you in Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive is not a real fighter. It's a button masher, bro. Get the fuck out.
I beat you consistently in Dead or Alive.
That's not
Don't
a real
disrespect Dead or Alive.
Okay, why isn't it ever on the main stage? Damn. Exactly, yeah. Because it's a fucking button match.
That's because it's not as popular anymore.
It's a sexy game, and they don't want a sexy game.
Oh, it's too sexy.
They don't want me to play my big titty women. I understand.
They're sexist. I got you.
It's sexist.
What happened? You know what I forgot to put on the notes, but I can just throw this out there. I forgot to put this on there, but Ninja went to Mixer. Does anybody care?
No, I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah, okay.
He's a sellout apparently.
Whatever.
Yeah,
you
whatever.
got it.
I don't care. Yeah, whatever. Yarn. You got it, Ninja.
I did find that clip to be funny when they were yelling at him being a sellout. Whatever, bro. Get your bag, Ninja. I ain't mad at you. Okay, so this is some news I know Ethos is super excited about. NBA 2K20, baby.
I'll mute myself. I'll be back.
So a bunch of news came out for 2K20, a big blog post that came out on August 5th. A lot of stuff to read. If I can just break down some of the highlights that I found. They claim they've improved their motion engine engine upgrade or whatever. So now they're going to be having off-ball jukes. They've got over 80 badges. They've changed the handles to where a lot of people were like dribble gods in the park because there was a lot of the game uses auto combos like currently, but now it's going to be manually input combos. So it's going to take a lot more skill to dribble. Supposedly you're going to have to do each input on the stick and figure out which moves work best with which instead of abusing animations or whatever. What's the name? They said that they changed the speed of the game in terms of like move. Certain things are what's the word I'm looking for? Like how you move with the ball and without. Like there's gonna be different like movement styles. I guess you can say. They said they had 27 different movement styles based off of like James Harden and Kyrie. You know, all the superstars and shit like that. Defense was changed. It sounds like they're going more for like. It sounds like they straight up ripped off NBA Live. It's going to be more like a predict. If you predict where they're going and you jump in front of them, you can halt them. Which I'm like, if I could take one positive thing out of NBA Live, I did really like their defense system compared to 2K. It's a lot harder to blow by, and it's kind of like a mind game. And then one thing that I really like too is they made rim protectors different. A lot of people that were bigs, they would abuse the post moves, but they're gonna have specific badges like that handle under the rim to stop people who do those rolls and those drop steps and stuff like that. As somebody who played a lot of 2K, JG, how you feeling about these changes? Did you get a chance to read any of this?
Yeah, already. I mean, that I had no choice because y'all fools are excited in the DMs about it. Mainly Nomad. So yes, I did.
Slashers are OP.
I watched some Shakedown videos. Shout out to Shakedown because he's one of the more reliable people in the community that I can trust. So I watched some of his videos and he was talking about all the new stuff, which, you know, a lot of those things aren't new. Like the off-ball jukes and stuff, that was in the previous UK.
Yeah, they're bringing it back.
Yeah, you know how they are. They got to rehash old stuff and call it new. We'll see, man. Like I said, I'm not excited because I'm at the point where I'm ready to give up on 2K again. I know y'all are excited, but again, it's a wait and see for me. I'm going to play the demo. I'm not going to avoid it, but I'm definitely going to play it. Yeah, and we'll see how it goes from there. But I do like the fact that, you know, they're changing up the demo and can play multiple builds. You know,
locks are getting nerfed.
Yeah, that too. We'll see. We'll see. They say that they're getting nerfed, but because again, all of this is hearsay. But we know they guarantee somebody's going to break the game. So again, you know, the demo was one thing, but when the game comes out, that's when the real test begins, and we'll watch all the people, you know, try to exploit the game, and it'll be the same old. But like I said, year after year, I just want those servers to be fixed, because if I can get actual rec play and park play to be, you know, similar to how it is when I'm playing my career, then I'll be all for it. But if it's that same slow down gameplay, then I'm not going to be a fan. So I'll let you all play it. I'm gonna play the demo and we'll see from there. But let's talk about the real news. Let's talk about that WNBA though. That's the real news right there.
Oh Lord, bro.
Yeah.
They dropped the trailer for WNBA, for those of you unaware. So the rumor is true. It's gonna be in the game. Judging by the things that they've been putting on Twitter, I don't want to say because it hasn't been confirmed or denied, but it's looking like you're not going to be able to create a female character. You're not going to be able to play my career with a female. It's more so what they did with NBA Live, where you're just going to get in the first year, I think it was NBA Live 18, where they first put WNBA players in there, where it's just going to be able to play with the teams, basically, which is, if that's true, that sucks. But I think what JG wants to talk about is all the sexist losers.
Can I play as a woman now?
No.
What?
Not a exhibition game.
Yeah, play now exhibition, but not like a created character. Like,
oh, that's stupid.
Well, we don't know for sure.
Park with a woman.
Yeah,
we don't know for sure yet.
It hasn't been confirmed, but it based off what they've been hinting at, I don't think it's gonna happen.
So tell me about all these incel virgins that are.
Yeah, like what JG really wants to talk about since that WNBA trailer dropped, like the memes have just been flying from all the sexist weirdos. 75 overall is the max for a WNBA player. She gets the Hall of Fame kitchen badge. They had like one meme.
Can the women actually get like 95 and shit? Like,
Yeah,
scale wise.
they were showing overalls.
They actually do have. Yeah, they have.
Are they like the same overalls for males and women, or
Well,
is like
the scale is
No.
different because it's women to men, and that's where a lot of dudes are stupid. They don't even understand that because there were certain female players rated higher than certain NBA players, and it's like the scales are different. They're playing against WNBA players, so it makes sense why that person's a 90 and this person's an 80, and he's a dude.
Can you mismatch? Like, can you? I don't know because I don't know shit about this bullshit. Can you like for exhibition? Can I mix like or like ultimate team? Could I put like women and men both on like one same team? Or
I don't think they're gonna do that for ultimate team. Well, yeah, or
they should do that for next year. Stop pissing off.
Yeah, they're probably gonna save it for next year to make it some new riveting feature.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but y'all are losers, bro. Y'all are very, very childish. I'm not gonna lie, I laughed at some of them, but like y'all are rehashing jokes.
It's only funny because it's so childish. Like, wow, y'all really think like this? Like,
yeah, like y'all are dead ass serious on like not letting the lady shine. Like, you don't have to play exhibition modes with the WNBA teams. And even like if they it ends up being confirmed that you can make a female my player and put her in a park or whatever, so what? Like, what is that? How is that affecting you, bro? Like, y'all are just really, really bringing up this stigma, which it really is true, man, about like the men and women. Like, men are very, very childish when it comes to women in video games, period. And like the WNBA stuff, y'all are really crazy because y'all didn't have the same energy for live. Now, granted, like, not that many people play live compared to 2K, especially these days, but like y'all weren't having the same energy when Candace Parker. It's funny because she actually like she did the trailer for live and she's doing the one for 2K, so she's being like the spokesperson for both. And like y'all are just going in on the comments, and it's so ridiculous, bro. Like it has nothing to do with you. Just play 2K and just be done with it, bro.
I think the funny thing about it is like y'all fail to realize like. First of all, I watch a lot of random Twitch streams, and when I go to the 2K section, it's a lot of female streamers. Like, a lot of chicks play.
There's a lot of women that play.
Yeah, it's a lot of women that play 2K. And what a lot of these dudes fail to realize is if they include women this year for my player or next year, whenever, because it's gonna happen. Whenever that happens, like the female audience is gonna grow even bigger, and that means the 2K league is gonna grow bigger because the talent pool is gonna grow bigger. And guess what? If there's more people on the 2K league, eyes on the 2K league, more money is gonna come, which means you could potentially make more money. So it's like I don't understand what's the point of the jokes. Like it grows the community. And that's one of the reasons that it's good to be inclusive. So like I agree with JG. Like some of the stuff was funny, but it was only funny because of how ignorant y'all are. It's like Jesus Christ, y'all can't just let people live. Like let people enjoy the game. You don't want more people playing. Y'all complain about y'all don't get enough park games in, enough rec games in. If more women started playing, you'd get more park games in, more rec games in.
And if you feel like they're actual trash.
Yeah, dunk them then. If you say that.
Beat the ass then if you feel like they can't play.
Yeah, so like
they're afraid that they're gonna get dunked on by a woman.
Nah, yeah, that's what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
The one time you get embarrassed by a woman, then your whole life is hurt, and you're gonna get put on the YouTube highlight.
You're gonna get fucking highlighted.
It's absolutely
fucking
bullshit.
Fragile masculinity.
That's all it is, bro. It shook your pride.
Fucking crazy.
I'm out here being done, bro. But
Do you care about 2K, Tony? I don't think I've seen you play.
Nah, I don't play.
Good man.
I feel that.
Don't let this convince you otherwise. Play real games like Rainbow.
Don't forget you played at Ball VC.
Played it for 20 minutes. Bought some microtransactions, and that was it.
You didn't even give it a
moment of my
chance.
gaming career.
What's
I
the
played
name?
for 20 minutes. This is an aim for me, bro.
Since we talking about sports, did any of y'all catch that trailer I put on the site, the FIFA trailer for the street mode?
Yeah. I played it. I'm in the closed beta.
Are you like wait? Are you allowed to talk about that?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, what?
Never mind. Delete that.
You ain't say shit. You ain't say you good, bro. That's why I stopped you right there. I'm like, wait, dude, you allowed to talk about that? Well, I don't know. We don't know what you talking about, huh? What? What's the name? Okay, so I ain't even gonna ask you your opinion on that. Like, Ethos, would that make you pick up FIFA, like that street mode?
I don't think I'm interested in many sports games, to be honest with you, so probably not.
What about you, Jim?
I mean, unless no, probably not. Wait, no.
Okay.
I was thinking hard about it. Like maybe if they
it looked
sports game
interesting
where
to me.
do something with it.
You gotta remember, we're EA Game Changers. We're gonna get it for free.
Yeah, but that don't mean I want to play it.
You gotta stream it once.
I might try it out. Yeah, since like it's not gonna harm me to download it and play it. So
Yeah,
I'll try it.
I'll stream it once. And
Is
if
it
I
on
like it,
Switch?
And
I believe so. It is.
Is
Yeah,
it-
it's on the Switch.
I'll try it on my
Probably
Nintendo
never-
Switch.
Okay. Sports games, they back. Let's see. Oh, Bully 2, rumored to be real. Supposedly it's supposed to be coming 2020. It's going to be cross-generational. I mean, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Scarlet, or whatever the hell that shit is called. The rumor comes from some YouTuber who spends all his times
fake
covering
them.
Bully 2 news. And first of all, I find this funny that like so many sites pick this up, but apparently this YouTuber has an inside source at Rockstar that told him that's the next game
Liar.
that's coming.
He's trying to get views. Fuck him.
Well, damn, Ethan. Sorry.
It's true.
Your hatred for YouTubers is real. Do y'all want to bully? Y'all want to bully too? If it's
Absolutely,
No.
100%.
Yes, 100%.
What
Better
was
than
so
that
special
shit they
about
released
that
last
game?
time. It was
gotta
actually
play
fun and
it.
creative. It was different compared to Rockstar's last game. That was fucking Borefest.
Yeah,
We won't speak its name, but
I will. Red Dead.
but
You
Bully
guys don't even play that.
Bully was a unique game because it was like being in high school all over again and just beating the shit out of people. Like it was a fun game that was like honestly one of Rockstar's most creative IPs.
That's why people
And,
been wanting it.
Yeah,
Does it still stand the test of time? Like, is it like, or was it?
Yeah, you can still play it now.
yeah,
Oh,
get
okay.
the scholarship edition.
You
on
recently
PC.
played it,
You might
Tony?
have to-
I played it on mobile. With
Oh, yeah, you
but
can
the
play
game
Oh,
is
word?
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the game is on
Yeah.
mobile.
You know, I
It's an
remember.
old game.
I remember as a kid thinking like, wow, it'd be amazing if one day I could like play games like the N64 or PlayStation 2 games on my
On the
phone
go?
or something, or on the go. Like, it would be mind blowing. And like, we've reached that age where it happens, and it's like I don't even care.
And people are still upset. Why is it 80p and 4K?
now that we're here, it's not that amazing to me because the controls suck. Wait, so how was that experience playing it on mobile? Like, were the controls fine for you?
The controls are good. It just last time I played it was on my iPhone 6s, and it was like the phone was getting hot, like hella hot.
Oh yeah, because you don't got that proper fanning system,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But that's still cool that you can play it on your phone. I actually, now that I think about it, yeah, I played San Andreas a little bit on my phone. That was the first time I actually ever played it. Fun fact, because like I said
What?
earlier, yeah, remember I said earlier in the podcast.
You're black.
Okay, no, he
How
really
is that
couldn't
possible?
play, bro. No,
Remember I said earlier in the podcast, my parents didn't let me play mature rated games, and San Andreas came out when I was like 16
But-
or something like that. Like,
But you're black.
you're right. Oh my god, my black card has been revoked. Oh my god. Nah, I was playing Luigi's Mansion, Super Mario Sunshine, Smash Bros. That's what I was playing as a kid. I think my first Grand Theft Auto was actually on the PSP. It was Liberty City Stories.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because at that point I think I was an adult. So
Dang, so you missed GTA 1, 2, the top down.
I played
Like-
3, and that was
Okay.
like later when I was older. But I never got to play Vice City or San Andreas.
Ooh.
And I heard San Andreas is like 1,000,000 hours, so I was like, I'm just not gonna play it. I just missed the train. It is.
Follow the train.
I get it. You missed the train.
It
All you had to do was follow the train, CJ.
It is what it is. Apex Legends getting a solo mode. Is that doing anything for anybody?
Let's talk about it.
Okay, go ahead.
This is about to expose a
interested.
lot of people out here talking and blaming randoms for why they can't win. These solo motherfuckers. Y'all been begging Respawn to make a solo mode, even though me personally, I feel like the solo doesn't work with Apex Legends because of the characters and the synergy required. But if this mode does end up being good and people feel like it works fine, cool. But I feel like what you're gonna notice is everyone's gonna play only like 2 or 3 types of heroes, because I feel like some of the other heroes that are like characters, because I feel like some of the characters are very team oriented and don't play well by themselves. So
Give an example.
man, we'll see what happens. So like for example, I feel like the people who are gonna be mostly play is gonna be like Bloodhound's gonna be like number 1 because you can find people through walls and her ult's just busted. Wraith is probably gonna be a pretty good choice too. I think the people that won't play well would be potentially like Gibraltar. Probably like Caustic might be fine. Octane would be fine. Lifeline might not be that well potent by herself because I feel like she needs like support to like really use her kit really well. I'm trying to think of the other people.
Watson.
Watson's pretty much worthless. I couldn't see anyone running Watson in a solo. I don't think that'd really work well.
And Mirage
kind of be like, I don't know, like I don't know, it'd be kind of weird. You could maybe do Mirage, but I don't feel like I don't even think now he's very effective.
and Bangalore.
Yeah, I think Bangalore's really like she's really good when complemented with, you know, a Bloodhound or another character. I don't think she's good by herself. So we'll see. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. It plays perfectly, but those skins look fire. Pathfinder would be good. Pathfinder solo would be really good because you can get around the map wherever you want, basically, and get out of fights or engage people. So,
what's the name?
We'll see. I'm gonna play it anyways. I want them.
I'm running Bangalore. I'm just gonna drop ults.
You're not gonna play Octane? Hello?
I mean, I play him too, but I feel like
I feel like you just main Octane to death.
I mean, I'm nice with him. So what can I say? I love what I do. What's the name? What about you, Tony? You looking forward to this?
Kind of. I would have rather them add teams of 4 than solos. That would have been better.
Duos too. Just add it all.
They should try maybe 8 squads, like what happened last night.
What happened last night? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what happened?
Never mind. Never mind.
So yeah, that'll be interesting that they did that. It's going to be a week-long event, and based off the data, I would imagine they're going to decide whether or not it's going to be a permanent fixture in the community. Hopefully they do and add more, get to the duos and the 4s, because motherfuckers is enjoying Apex. Improved Switch was announced. What's improved about this thing? What got a better battery life? Like what else?
Yeah, improved battery life. It's supposed to have an actual D-pad, I believe, on this one.
No, I think that was the.
Oh no, that was the other one.
That was the smaller one.
So yeah, it's just supposed to have a better battery.
Oh, the CPU, they changed it, didn't they?
What does that mean for games, though? Is that going to be certain games that are exclusive to it? Because remember when they put out the new 3DS and certain, like that Xenoblade was exclusive to it because it had a better CPU in it. Like, is they going to separate the audience?
I don't know because they haven't said it yet. But yeah, it's supposed to have a better CPU and an upgrade to their storage. So those are the main 3 things: better battery life, better CPU, and better storage.
That comes out September 20th. Who's copping?
Not I.
No,
oh, my bad. That's the light. My bad. That's the light.
The light. I was like, I don't think they announced the.
Is anybody willing to get it?
Christmas
It said sometime in August when this one's supposed to come out.
If it can last 10 hours, I'd probably get it. Maybe better like performance on the go. I might get it. In so much.
Said between 4.5 to 9 hours.
GameStop's got to do like some type of trade-in thing. Like I get like $100 for my Switch. Then I'd probably trade it in an upgrade. But if I can't get that, pretty much. If I can't get that, then yeah, I'm not buying this crap.
All right, I would consider it then. Yeah.
If I get a trade-in, I would consider it like a trade-in like deal.
You gotta give me some good credit on my joint.
Yeah, we'll give you like 3/4 of it paid or half of it paid.
Yeah, so I mean, there's that. I guess look out for that. They're becoming more systems than games are coming to the new Xbox. Yeah. All right, maybe not.
I just hope they don't keep coming out with new ones every year.
Yeah, especially because
Game Boy.
Because that's what I was about to say. Especially because they said this is not the new 3DS, and it's like, well, why are you guys treating it like the 3DS?
It is. They're lying.
It's not what you think. I swear.
I'm telling you. Do you remember when we were kids when the Game Boy Color came out? And that was it. Like they just made 5-6 different variations of the Game Boy where it was like different color schemes, special edition, see-through, that type of shit. They're gonna do the same thing to the Switch. Like they're already doing it with 3 different colors. They have like a special Pokemon edition. They're gonna like milk the one that's not a dock one. They're gonna use that's the new 3DS. They're gonna spam that, and then they're going to like expand on the Switch and just basically make the Switch as popular as like, you know, the Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy Advance SP, like that sort of thing. They'll probably go all crazy with it. I promise. As they should.
I guess. Let's talk about something that I think surprised everybody. At least it surprised me. I can't believe it, guys. History does repeat itself. It's this new Call of Duty. They had a full multiplayer reveal since the last podcast, and I'm not gonna lie, things are looking spooky for Battlefield. It doesn't look bad. I can't believe I'm saying that. What's the name? I think what caught my eye the most is that new 20v20 mode. Because like you're gonna get your traditional Call of Duty. TDM type stuff and domination, but then now they have this new battlefield mode or like vehicles and stuff like that. So I'm like, when I'm in the mood to play an objective based thing, I can go for that. And when I'm in the mood to play just traditional, be a juggernaut, I could do that. And then also they made some changes to the to what's the plant the bomb mode called?
Search and destroy.
Search and destroy, where like you can revive teammates now, I think.
Search and rescues and ghosts.
Nobody played that.
Oh, no wonder why I know.
Yeah, that's why you don't know it. Yeah, that's why.
So it's a new feature.
Ghosts. Yeah, they just did some changes to it, but it's basically similar to. It's called Search and Rescue and Ghosts.
Yeah, I don't know why they led with that 2v2 reveal. Because this stuff that they showed recently in this full Call of Duty multiplayer reveal, it's looking pretty good. I don't know, man. Like, and we was talking about like GI. We haven't had a game in a while. I think Apex is the first game in a while we've had where everybody's been playing the same thing, and like Call of Duty might be another game. How you feeling about this one, Tony?
I think I might actually call Call of Duty this year, which is I haven't played since like Advanced Warfare or whatever it's called. It's been like 5 years since I played.
Has it really been that long? When did that come out? Let's see, Advanced
2014.
Oh my
Talking about
God,
Advanced Warfare.
Oh my God,
yeah.
I'm old. What specific caught your eye with this Modern Warfare reveal?
It just looks a lot smoother and like it doesn't look like anything's like that busted like all the other games. Like you'll see shit that's busted like just from the trailers.
True. Yeah, the nukes are very balanced, but I feel that. What about you, Jay? You a Call of Duty head? What you think?
Man, I'm ready to get toxic, dog. Like I'm very upset, man. I'm very upset that I like the full 6v6 multiplayer reveal, man.
Lil JG about to see the old JG. Okay.
Oh man, yeah, we about to be called all types of grocery stores in the chat, bro.
Oh no.
But yeah, like I think like the gunplay actually looked pretty good. Like you said, I know when we all saw the 2v2, I was like, I don't really know about this. It could look more like Siege, but once they got into it, like with the traditional 6v6 mode, it looked more like the Call of Duty that I once knew and loved. And I didn't like, obviously the game hasn't come out yet, so we'll see if they put some bull in the game. But for now, like what I saw, I didn't really see too much like crazy stuff going on. Like the time to kill was pretty fast. We'll see if that ends up getting tweaked. And I don't know, like sometimes I like the time to kill being fast, sometimes I don't. So again, we'll see. But it looked okay for what I saw, and I did like that search and rescue mode. I'm not a search and destroy fan, but I did like the search and rescue. I could see myself playing that. The only thing that I didn't like, but like for the hardcore fans, I know they'll love, because I know Siggy said that he's going to try, is the night mode. And that's where you have no radar at all. Like it's really just a hardcore mode with just nothing, and you had a dark ass map, and everybody had their night vision on. So that was interesting for all the hardcore fans out there. But I think it's going to be a game that we're definitely going to play, like the 20v20 mode. That's very interesting. And then the fact that it's just crossplay. Like if that really happens, like we're going to get more people, because I know like all my Xbox friends, they've been wanting to play with me again for a while. So if I get this Call of Duty, then we'll hop on there too.
Oh yeah, I forgot they announced crossplay. Real crossplay.
Yeah.
Between Xbox,
PC,
PC, and PlayStation.
I'm about to dunk all these kiddos.
That's crazy, bro. Like, is it gonna have private lobbies? Like, could we run like private lobbies with the community?
They've always had private.
I would hope so,
I haven't played Call of Duty in a while, bro. I don't know. I haven't played it. I think the last one we played was Black Ops 3, and even still, I casually played it.
I thought you played Black Ops 4 with us.
I played it for like a day or two, and that was the BR mode.
Oh, okay.
And I only played that because I got it for free, so whatever. So it I think it looks good. What about you, Ethos?
I take pleasure in shitting on Infinity Ward games, but I'm mad because it literally looks like a mix of Battlefield and Insurgency. That kind of really irritates me, because it actually looks like some shit I'd like to play. It seems more methodical. It looks, from what I've like, I watched a video from a couple of COD YouTubers about the game, and it was funny because like literally they're like, what do they call it? Like the good, bad, and ugly of like Modern Warfare, and they're talking about like their experience when they were there playing it. It was weird because it was one of those things where like all their dislikes that they didn't like about the game, I was like, I actually like that. And I was like, oh no, I might actually like this game. Like all the things that they were like complaining about and they didn't like, I was like, yo, but I like that thing in this game, or I like
this thing. And it reminds me a lot of Battlefield. And so I think like it's been a minute, but we might revive the good old Call of Duty versus Battlefield rivalry that, the last time that we felt that was when what was it, Modern Warfare 3 went against Battlefield 3 way back in the day. That was one for the ages. And then it kind of took a break because then people started to realize Call of Duty was really a bad game, and then Battlefield was considered better for a while. And now, like, I think now, like, DICE, I know, like, people were like kind of upset that I made this comparison on Twitter, but I still think it still stands. I really feel like DICE is in trouble. Like, I think this is a fair point to say, like, this game is going straight for Battlefield fans. I don't think this game is going to really capture the Fortnite club. I really don't, but I really feel like where they're going to grab the most amount of people. Yeah, it's going to grab Battlefield players, like a crap ton of
Fortnite players
players.
stay over there. We don't.
Yeah, because I think, like, and I said this too, like, I talked to JG about this a lot. 5, like, I like Battlefield 5. Granted, if you remember when it first was revealed, I didn't like it because I didn't like the setting idea, and I said I wanted a modern one or a future one. And so, like, them doing a modern version of Call of Duty, and it looks like Battlefield, and it seems to play like Battlefield, and it seems more like tactical and less like running gun and pew pew pew, like, killing multiple people at the same time, like really fast paced. And it seems more tactical shit. I'm gonna have to try the beta out, but if everything sounds good and the microtransactions aren't gonna like murder the game like it did Black Ops 4, I might cop it, bro. I might cop it. Oh, and they brought back Specialist. That kind of really pushed me to maybe want to get it now because Specialist is back.
Does Black Ops 4 have the feature like in the old Call of Duties where you would kill somebody and then you could hear them scream for like a brief second?
If you play Search, I think yes, and I think Battle Royale also had that, the BR mode. I think
just in case anybody from Activision ever hears this or Infinity Ward, like, please put that in all the modes. I missed that. Just kill them and then fuck you.
Toxicity.
Yes.
I can't wait to get called grocery stores. I'm excited.
I don't care. Fucking. we need our own safe space, okay?
Our toxic safe space.
Gaming is getting too positive, bro. Fuck that shit. So yeah, when's the beta for Call of Duty?
September 12th.
12th.
Okay, September 12th. Okay. By the way, speaking of betas, none of us are talking about the Gears of War beta, the Gears of War 5 one, because I don't think any of us played it, correct?
No. Yeah, I think only Nomad played it.
Yeah.
Nomad.
You won't hear us talk about Gears 5 until the full game comes out, so that's why we're not talking about it on today's podcast, because we don't share opinions on games that we haven't played. I should have put this next to 2K. NBA Live 20 was delayed. Does anybody care?
I'm not surprised.
When is it
they have
gonna
nothing
come
to
out
show.
They just said later. They said that they're trying a different approach. Like, why did you wait near the release of the game to try a different approach?
Yeah, different approach means stop spending money so all these influencers are going to go and play 2K as soon as it comes out.
Right.
That's what a different approach is.
I wouldn't have been mad if they took this year off and just prepared for the PS5. Like,
which I thought they were. I was like, I'm actually surprised. Like, we literally heard nothing. We heard a rumor that they had like a secret event, but like, again, nobody heard anything else. So we don't even know if it happened or not. Like, it would surprise me if like everybody was tight-lipped if they actually did have it.
That's why I was
delayed.
That's why I was surprised 2K put out that blog announcing all those new features. Like, it's hard to believe because I thought they were just going to copy and paste 19 with like a couple new badges because they wanted to prepare for the PS5, because everybody remembers like when 2K14 came out, that was a big deal. Like the way it looked compared to like the PS3 version. So I thought maybe they were going to be focusing on next year's, but we'll see. I don't know. Sports games are in a particular place, especially NBA Live. Please get it together though. I don't think anybody's rooting for that game to fail. We wanted you to get it together because there's too many microtransactions in 2K20. It'll make competition better, just like Ninja going to Mixer. Okay. And last but not least, GameStop is trying to change their image. They're going from they're testing out in certain stores. Well, recently they actually just delayed it. I don't know why, but they're still trying to do it. They're testing out in certain stores. They're trying to transform it from just being a gaming store to more of like a hangout. Not a cafe, but like a lounge where you can play and talk games, and they're trying to host tournaments. They're trying to be about the community, almost like some YMCA type of stuff. You guys want to hang out at GameStop, Tony?
What's GameStop?
God damn. It's a place that ruined my childhood called EB Games.
Mom and pop shop.
Ethos, you want to hang out at GameStop?
Will there be some hot chicks there?
You know, it'd be funny if they did hire like models to just hang out at GameStop. You two could get a hot gamer girlfriend if you cut a GameStop.
I went to the
that will work,
I met my girl at GameStop.
It'd be the only brick and mortar to exclusively sell Belle Delphine's gamer girl bathwater. You can get gamer girl bathwater.
Oh my god!
All right, bro, I'm done.
You walk in, motherfuckers just drinking that shit. You're like, what is this?
It's like a bar set.
Yeah,
Bathwater from
this water is sparkling. Oh boy, they got it. Gamer girl bathwater. What about you, Jay? You trying to hang out at GameStop?
Nah, bro, this is pretty sad by GameStop. Like they're trying everything now to get people to come. Like how far they fallen, man, to be like one of the premier gaming platforms for brick and mortar stores. To now nobody wants to go and shop there. Like, man, it's crazy. I used to love GameStop, but not anymore, man. We digital over here, man. Amazon and just get my stuff from the individual stores now.
I feel like their heart's in the right place. Like, it's not a terrible idea. I think it's just too late. Like, your profits are already dipping. You should have invested in this like 10 years ago. Like, I'm still surprised that like gaming cafes are still not a thing in America. Like, there's some here and there, but like I thought it would have maybe been more popular, like a place where you could hang out and just game with people. And you can like rent a PC and you can get food and shit there. Like I said, the heart's in the right place, but it's too late. Like, you guys are in debt. Nobody wants to shop there. Like I said, every time the few times I've been to GameStop in recent years, it's just a depressing place. Just depressing.
It really is depressing. I just walk in and I feel superior to everybody in there because I'm like,
fucking everybody they stink. The box is all open.
Disappointing. It's just a disappointing place.
There's stupid shit in there that nobody wants to buy. You want to buy a diamond Minecraft sword? No. Why is this here?
No, I don't want to buy
socks.
Yeah, socks. Fucking, those cases that have the screen inside. You can put your Xbox in for like traveling. I've never seen anybody buy one of those.
Right.
So it's just like, I don't know. So I mean, hopefully, GameStop. I don't wish failure upon anybody. Hopefully, you guys get it together. But I doubt it. And that's all I got on my podcast notes. Has anybody got anything else they want to add before we wrap this one up?
I got something.
Go ahead.
There's a new MOBA coming out but it's only for PS4.
What's it called?
Genesis MOBA for the website.
MOBA PS4.
Is it like Paragon?
No. It's more like League of Legends. It's top down.
Top down.
Oh, you beautiful people.
Oh, these niggas don't care. I care. I'll take a look.
Huh. Yeah, I'm looking at the trailer.
They have like 27 characters.
When does this come out?
On the 13th.
Yeah, try it. It's free to play, right?
Yeah.
What makes this special?
I don't know. It's just the new MOBA. I want to play. I want to play something.
No, I mean, like it's got potential to blow just because there's nothing on the PS4, to be honest, and it's free to play. So there's that. Broke boys love shit.
Oh, it looks cool.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad, and the fact you're using a controller. Like, I always hated the clickety clack shit. It's not because I liked MXM and that was over the top.
Well, maybe this one won't because it's PS4.
Shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you be clicking in League of Legends. I hate that shit.
You can't clickety clack. Yeah, you can't clickety clack.
Yeah, you can't clickety clack because you're using a controller. So I might like this one.
So maybe it's like full controls. Yeah.
I mean, it can work because Arena of Valor on the Switch that works and you're using controllers.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. Recommendation is delayed until August, so it's supposed to come out sometime this month, I guess.
So you said the 13th till next week?
Yeah, the 13th.
Oh, okay. Bet I'm gonna have to download that trailer. Need something to play anyway. Yeah. What's different about this one? You just said it's just because it's top down.
Yeah. I just saw that there was a new mobile. I was like, I need to play a new one.
Got you.
I don't want to play League.
We all don't want to play League. No one wakes up in the morning and says, I want to play League of Legends today.
That toxicity in my life. Anybody got anything else to add?
I think that's it, man.
All right. Tony, you the guest. You got the floor. This has been Gaming Illuminati episode 87. What's your closing statement? Go.
Congrats to JG.
Oh,
being gonna be a father. And support GI. That's it.
True.
Appreciate that. All right. Ethos, you got the floor. Closing statement for episode 87. Go.
We'll send you the check for that, Tony. Don't worry about it. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all. I know I haven't been streaming a lot, but I've been working on Samurai Zero. I'm having some really soon. So y'all look out, all right?
Big reveals coming.
Big reveals.
We busting big nuts and big reveals. All right. JG, what's your closing statement? Go.
Another episode down in the books. Appreciate everybody giving us the listen when it comes on YouTube. Thank you for giving us the views. Again, I just want to reiterate, if you want to continue to see GI grow, consider pledging $1, bro. $1 for all of y'all players. $1, man. You can possibly get another GI member to possibly make the transition to do this full time. It's only $1, bro. We ain't asking for much, but let's try to get us to the next level. You dig? See y'all next time.
All right. And my closing statement is just thank you once again for listening. I'm tired of talking. So we'll see you next time on the next episode of the Gaming Illuminati Podcast.